Hey Hunters, Halo Zoo here for one last video on the Arcane Subclasses. This time we're talking about the 4 Wizard subclasses, because yes, they're finally completing the Wizard! At least the 2014 Wizard subclasses. Great! Why the crazes was this not the first thing you did? As well as doing the other 4 Cleric subclasses, but that's a whole other thing. But anyway, we're going to start with Conjurer. So, Benign Transposition is now at 3rd level. So they now start with it, which is great. They also get Distant Transposition to replace Benign Transposition being moved up. And then Quick Teleportation as a new later level feature. Conjuration Savant it's a Savant feature. It works as a Savant feature does in 2024. Durable Summons is also moved down a little bit, so it's kind of like they shifted things around. And it's now based on Wizard level. So let's get into it. Benign Transposition. It's Benign Transposition. Standard action, teleport 30 feet. Or you can swap places with another medium or smaller creature. And you get it once per long rest, but you can use second rank and higher spell slots to use it. Kind of all but replaces Misty Step. Of course, Misty Step is Dash on steroids, but oh well. Then Conjuration Savant, not worth talking about. We're just going to skip those. So Distant Transposition at 6th. So the range of Benign Transposition is now 60 feet, and you regain a use of it with a short rest. Awesome. Just amazing. So you get to use it a lot more without spell slots. Then we got Durable Summon. So when you create a creature with a Conjuration spell, it has temporary HP equal to twice your Wizard level. Awesome. Lots of temporary hit points, so you get beefy summons. Then Focus Concentration at 10th. It would be nice if there was another feature here, I will say. But basically taking damage doesn't break concentration on Conjuration spells, so definitely nice to have when the occasional arrow or something hits you. Then 14th level, Quick Transposition, basically. Benign Transposition is now a bonus action. Awesome. And you can use Benign Transposition as a reaction to a creature attacking you, and then you can swap with the creature, such as, say, your tank, and they're now the target of the attack. So, Conjuration, great buffs overall. Not much to say, but it's good. Enchanter, major improvement with 3rd level. Overall, I think it's pretty nice. So, of course, Savant is being changed. Then we've got 2 features to replace Hypnotic Gaze. One is kind of just a passive in the background utility feature, Enchanting Talker, and Vexing Movement, which odd, but oh well. It's still nice. Reflecting Charm is in place of Instinctive Charm, so basically, but it has a similar niche, but basically instead of swapping who it's attacking, you just reduce the damage taken and it harms the attacker. So it's basically you share the damage taken to some extent. Then Bolstering Belief is a new feature at the end. So Enchanting Talker, basically, when you make a Charisma check, you get a bonus equal to your Intelligence modifier. So if you've seen Ancestral Sorcery, this is basically the opposite of their feature, where they got plus Charisma to Intelligence skills, they get plus Intelligence to Charisma skills, and where Ancestral got the Study skills, they get the Influence skills, or the Charisma ones. So, pretty neat. Kind of ironic, unusual kind of duality there, but it's nice. So then Vexing Movement. So whenever you cast enchantment spell, you can, as a standard action with a spell slot, you can use a bonus action to dash and disengage. You get this int times per day, which is nice. Definitely an unusual one. I don't associate enchantment with moving around as much, but I do like the idea of, oh yeah, you're charming somebody and then getting away. So it will have its uses. Let's say that much. Also, I would much rather have this than Hypnotic Gaze. Hypnotic Gaze was bad. It's like, yes, the wizard with, and you're not even an abjuration wizard. Yeah, you're required to stand 5 feet of somebody to get the use of it. Yeah, that's a great idea. So then Reflecting Charm, basically when a creature in 30 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you use reaction to take half the damage, and they have to make a whiz save or take half wizard level plus intelligence psychic damage. And you can use this once per long rest or with second rank or higher spell slots. So nice feature to have in your back pocket to reduce incoming damage. Definitely a more defensive one, but oh well. Split Enchantment, yeah, this one's actually decent for what it is, where basically if you can target more creatures with a higher rank spell slot on a spell, you basically do it at 1 rank higher. So, unlike Split Spell and Sorcerer, this one's good because a lot of enchantment spells do that. And Wizard has a lot of them, so you're going to get a lot more use out of this, and it's for free, so that's awesome. Then last but not least, we got Bolstering Belief. So you get Power Word Fortify for free, and while a creature, and you do it once per day without a spell slot, which is like crazy, and while a creature has the temporary hit points when cast this way, they have advantage against being charmed or frightened. So very cool, kind of out of nowhere, but honestly, I kind of like it. It's definitely cool. It's like, you know, you're enchanting your allies to be like, you know, make them believe that, yeah, we're going to win this fight and all that. So now it's the time of Necromancer. So Necromancer is back, and they've got a few tweaks. So we've got Necromancy Savant. It's the Savant feature. The Necromancy Spellbook replaces Grim Harvest. It's just part of this feature. And then it also has a new effect, but not much. Then we have 3 new features: Grave Power, Undead Secrets, and Death's Master. And then Undead Thrall is now Summon Undead instead of Animate Dead. So then we got Necromancy Spellbook. So basically all they've added is you have resistance to necrotic damage. That's it. Makes sense though. Now Grim Harvest has been reworked. So basically whenever you cast any necromancy spell with a spell slot, you or a creature in 30 feet of you gains temporary hit points equal to your intelligence modifier plus the rank of the spell used. So definitely a nice addition to the arsenal. Yeah, it's actually a very cool one. So I like it. No longer requires hitting and stuff. It's good. So 6th level, we got Grave Power. So we got Grave Resilience. So when you use Arcane Recovery, you reduce your exhaustion by 1. Won't come up often, but it's great when it does come up. And Overwhelming Necrosis, another kind of somewhat niche thing, but basically wizard spells and features ignore resistance to necrotic damage. Nice. Because necrotic resistance can kind of show up semi-regularly, especially on some common types of foe you fight. So that is nice for that. Then Undead Thralls, so you always have Summon Undead prepared, and can cast it once without a spell slot. Note, this does not remove the material component cost, so have fun with the feature tax on that. Great. Kind of weird that it doesn't do that, but oh well. Though that might be an oversight they did. I don't know. But basically, when you do it without a spell slot, so not just always, which would have been nice, you can regain hit points equal to half the summoned creature's total HP, but it now has half the HP it would normally have. And you, of course, get to cast it without a spell slot once per day. I do like the idea of the second effect, though I will say I kind of wish it was A, always active, and B, you could do this while the creature is summoned. So basically, whenever you have one summoned, like once per cast of the spell, you can take half of its HP and then give it to yourself. I think that would be a lot better and more useful, because a lot of times you're not just going to hold back on this until your damage is like, oh, now I need my undead minion. Instead, you want to be more proactive with the undead minions, so it would be nice if you could not have to recast the spell just for the heal. But it's definitely nice when you need it. As like, oh boy, I'm about to die. Undead Secrets, the first part, when you finish a long rest, you can expend a 4th rank or higher spell slot to protect yourself from death. So until your next long rest ends, when you would drop to 0 hit points for the first time, you regain spell slot or hit points equal to 10 times the spell rank. So like 40 to 90 HP recovered. Awesome. You do sacrifice a spell slot for the day, but if you know it might get dangerous, this is great to have in your back pocket. Is okay, if I need it, I've got to get out of jail free card. Then, as a second effect, when you're bloodied, like when you take damage and get bloodied, but you don't die immediately, you can use a reaction, teleport to an unoccupied space in 60 feet, and each creature in 10 feet of the space you left takes 2d10 necrotic damage automatically. Very weird that they get basically necrotic thunderstep, but okay. Definitely nice as a, oh no, I'm surrounded. Okay, time to run away. Not what I expected, but it's definitely useful. And do note, I think this does not require the other part, so anytime you get bloodied, so this does mean you can get healed and then get bloodied again and trigger this again. Silly abuse, but I like it. It's kind of it's scuffed, but okay, who cares? It is nice to have it where it's like, okay, anytime you're bloodied, which most of the time you're not triggering often, but it is a neat thing of, well, if you're getting bloodied again, you can still use it. Then level 14, we've got Death's Master, so we get Bolster Undead. So as bonus action, you can give any number of undead you've summoned with your spells temporary points equal to your wizard level. And they only get it once per day, but it's definitely nice to have. So you can kind of bolster them. Though I will say this might want to be moved over. Like, as it stands, maybe it should just be undead you summon with your spells have that, but I don't know. It kind of feels like so I'm having to use a bonus action to do this, but I only get it once per day, so why make me use a separate action for this? But it's nice at least. It helps you give them some more durability, especially in case you used them to heal yourself. So then we got Harvest Power next. So when you Grim Harvest, the creature that gains the temporary HP gets one of the following till the end of their next turn. So advantage on attack rolls or advantage on the next saving throw. So both are nice bonuses to have. They're useful when they're useful. I like it. Necromancer is pretty good. And I'll actually say, spoiler alert, all the wizards are pretty good. So now we got Transmuter. So, of course, Savant's been changed to be the new 2024 Savants. Fair enough. Transmuter Stone is now at 3rd level instead of the minor alchemy thing they had. Which I don't think was always kind of weird and just kind of there. They've also got Wondrous Enhancement and Split Transmutation as new features. Then we got Potent Stone and Master Transmuter revived. So Potent Stone is just a new feature that buffs Transmuter Stone. And they basically just changed Panacea to restore HP and remove a curse. So Transmutation Savant is a Savant feature. So the stone, it's just now at 3rd level. And, fun bonus, they didn't mention this, but you don't have to hold the stone to change the effect when you cast the transmutation spell. Yay! Great job! So much more convenient. And it now feels like you can actually give it to other people. Yay! Still has the dark vision for 60-foot dark vision option, plus 10-foot speed. Proficiency in con save, and the resistance to an elemental damage type. It's good. It's nice. Feels like an actually cool 3rd level feature to get. But also, they get Wondrous Enhancement. So, you have Enhance ability for free. And you can cast it without a spell slot once per day. And any Enhance ability you give out, they have advantage on saving throws of the chosen ability score. Awesome. So amazing. It's like, oh, hey, we're fighting a dragon? Okay, here, have this, or like, let's say it's a red dragon. Oh, no. Here, enhance ability for Dex save, for Dex, and then also you're going to get, this stone, and I'm going to make it give fire resistance, so there you go. Awesome. So we get split transmutation, so weirdly this is like split enchantment, but worse. So basically, where split enchantment is just, it always happens, this, you can only use it int times per day. Why? Make these work the same. Like, why do these work differently? And it's still just by 1. It's the same thing, but worse. So then 10th level, we get Potent Stone. So basically, you get 2 choices from Transmuter Stone. Of course, you can't choose anything except resistance more than once, but it is what it is. And when you do cast a transmutation spell, you can change one or both. So, great. Awesome. Master Transmuter. So as a magic action, can consume your Transmuter Stone to do one of the following. So basically, you just heal whoever is holding it for HP equal to twice your wizard level, and removing a curse. So, the main one you'll be using. Restore Life is the, basically you just cast Raise Dead without the material component. Awesome. Awesome to have in your back pocket when you need it. And Restore Youth is still here? Okay, not what I was expecting. But, hey, it's here. I don't know why they kept it, but they did. I'm not complaining, mind you. It's just, so the kind of useless feature is still here. But anyway, that has been our look at these wizard subclasses. And that's it for all of the arcane subclasses. So, I will say, the new ones and Hexblade are not great. Everything else has been pretty good. Arcane Archer, of course, needs work, but overall with the Wizard, I think they did a very good job. It's very clear they had some good ideas. My only, stinker would kind of be Enchantment, where it's like, I don't know if Vexing Movement is the best feature. I think everyone else has way more interesting and more broadly useful stuff than this. But it's fine. It's a good feature still. It's just, I'm kind of like, I don't know if that's what I would have given them. But anyway, without further ado, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for whatever comes next. But until then, see y'all next time. Halo Zoo out. And please work, you stupid PC.